Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to be going over all of the matchups this week in week 7. And after that, I'm going to be making a material list here for all the current wide receivers. Okay, so all right, first up we have in London at 9:30 in the morning. I think it's in London. I actually am not sure. 9:30 in the morning on the NFL Network. We have the 4-2 Rams versus also the 4-2 Jaguars. Um, okay, I would say a good if I had to pick a team to win. I think I'm kind of leaning on the Rams. I think if I had to pick one, um, I would say definitely start Kyron Williams. We could look at his player profile here. Yeah, I would definitely start Kyron Williams um, up against the Jaguars. Um, 95 rushing attempts so far in 2025 this season. But yeah, the Jaguars. On the Jaguars side, I would probably bench Travis Etienne. Um, I would just say he's coming off of a bad week last week, and the Jaguars are just not using him as much as they should be, I think. So, okay. Next we have on Fox the Saints at the Bears. So I would say, okay, this is interesting. I would say if I had to pick a team to win, um, I'm gonna say the Bears should win this one. Um, and if I had to pick one player to start on each team, I would say um, I would start. Let's pull up the profile here. I would definitely be starting the wide receiver Rome Odunze for the Bears. He's just been really, really good this whole season. Best comparable player, Justin Jefferson. That's pretty good. Um, these stats are pretty good. Number 7, 2024 class rank. 40 targets. I would definitely start Rome Odunze if you have him. Definitely make sure you are starting him. And for the Saints, um, if you are in need of a quarterback, I would put in Spencer Rattler if you had to. Um, or their running back too, Alvin Kamara. Let's pull up his stats here. Um, best comparable player, Marshawn Lynch. But yeah, he's been in the league. He's been in the league. Look at all the since 2017. Um, still still pretty good though, I would say. Um, but yeah, I would definitely start Alvin Kamara if you have him. Okay, let's look at the next matchup here. Okay, here we go. 1 p.m. on CBS, we have the 1-5 Miami Dolphins at the 1-5 Cleveland Browns. Um, I'm gonna say I think the Browns are gonna come away with the win on this one. Um, just a really good defense. David Njoku, the Browns tight end, he is hurt at the moment, um, and he will not be playing in this specific game here. Um, but Cleveland's their other tight end, um, Harold Fannin Jr. So he will be playing in his spot, and he's been pretty good. He went to Bowling Green. Not Definitely not bad. Um, the quarterback for the Browns, Dylan Gabriel, is probably going to be targeting him a lot too, since the wide receiver too, Cedric Tillman, he's hurt as well. So yeah, I would say if you happen to have Harold Fannin um, on your team, I would definitely put him in. And then as for the Dolphins, um, I would, if you have a player on the Dolphins, I would put in um, if you have the Dolphins kicker, um, I think he's gonna get a good amount of points here. Um, just because I'm thinking the Dolphins are gonna get close, but they might not be scoring a lot of touchdowns, just because the Browns defense is going to be holding them. So the Dolphins kicker could get a lot of points here. And the next matchup, okay, we have the Raiders and the Chiefs. If I had to take a guess here, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs are going to win. Um, if I had to start somebody, it would definitely on the Chiefs. It would definitely be Rashee Rice. He has been hurt the entire season, but this is the week that he is coming back, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be the number one target here for Patrick Mahomes. And the Raiders, I would say if you're going to start somebody on the Raiders, I would put in their tight end, because Brock Bowers, their starting tight end, he is hurt and he will not be playing this week. So let's look up, get his stats going. So if you have the Raiders, their backup tight end, his name is Michael Mayer. He should be on the free agent list in a lot of fantasy football leagues. So if you happen to see him and he's available, I would definitely pick him up. I would try to start him if you are in need of a tight end. Okay, so next we have the Eagles and the Vikings. This is going to be I think this is going to be a pretty good game. I think high scoring. If I had to pick a team to win, um, it's tough because they are both good teams. I would say I think the Vikings, just because the Eagles were having a little bit of problems on offense the past couple weeks. Um, but yeah, if I had to pick one player from each, I think somebody I would definitely be starting on the Vikings would be their receiver, Jordan Addison. Um, just because I do think the quarterback for the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, I do think he is going to be coming back. Um, but I wouldn't start him just because he has been hurt for quite a while, a few weeks. He has been hurt, so I definitely, just to be safe, I would not start him. And then for the Eagles, if I had to start a player, I would definitely put in their tight end because Devonta Smith, their wide receiver 2, hasn't been really doing the best recently. So yeah, I would definitely put in the tight end here for the Eagles. Okay, the next game we have is the Panthers and the Jets. Um, unfortunately for the Jets, they have not won a single game yet. Um, uh, I don't know though. I think right here it could be a toss up because it is in New York. So, but I don't know though. I think the Panthers are they're gonna come away with the win. I think on the road. Um, if I had to start somebody for the Panthers, it would definitely be Rico Dowdle, the running back. The past 2 weeks, he's gotten over 30 points, so that's pretty good. Let's pull up his stats here real quick. Um, Undrafted, too, in 2020. So, yeah, let's look at his points here. He has gotten a lot. His average points per game, 14.6, not bad. Pretty good. Let's go to the game log here. And yeah, he's had a good amount of yards here. Total fantasy points here, as you can see, weeks 5 and 6, over 30 points. So I would definitely this week I would be starting him. And for the Jets, if I had to start somebody, it would probably be Justin Fields, just because he does that. He does have the ability to run, and since their number one starting receiver, Garrett Wilson, he is hurt and he's not going to be playing this week, so I would definitely be starting Justin Fields because I have a feeling he's going to be running a lot. So that'll help with getting some points there. All right, next game we have here is the Patriots and the Titans. So I think here the Patriots are going to win this game. Just the Titans, they have been having a little bit of struggles here. Having the number one pick though, in the draft, they are 1-5. I would say though, if I had to start somebody on both sides, I would say for the Titans, I would definitely be starting their one receiver. I know Calvin Ridley is not going to be playing this week. He is hurt. So since Calvin Ridley is hurt, I would definitely be starting this guy right here, Elick Iamanor, because now I feel that since the number one receiver is out, he will definitely be getting a lot of catches here. So probably a good amount of points, at least around 10 fantasy points. If I had to take a guess here, wide receiver position in the 2025 class rank number 7. That's pretty good. 7 out of 35, pretty good. Okay, and who was the other team? Oh, the Patriots. I would definitely be putting in Stephon Diggs, definitely for sure. Didn't have the best game last week, only getting a couple fantasy points last week, but this week going up against the Titans defense, who was not too good up against opposing receivers. I would definitely start him. And next we have the 2-4 Giants at the 4-2 Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Broncos on this one. Even though the Giants, they have been looking pretty good recently. Jackson Dart, the rookie running back, Cam Scadaboo. They've been doing pretty good. The Giants do have the hardest schedule, though. Out of all the teams, they do have the hardest schedule. Then the Broncos, they have a pretty solid, pretty good defense. I would, if I had to pick a team to win here, it's could be close, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the Broncos. If I had to pick one person to start here, I would say if you happen to have Courtland Sutton, I would start him. And for the Giants, I do know Darius Slayton, their receiver, he is hurt. And losing their number one receiver, Malik Nabers. Not having him is pretty big as well. So if I had to pick somebody to start for the Giants, I would definitely be starting Wendell Robinson, just because of how many of their receivers are hurt. So he will be the main target for Jackson Dart. He will be getting a good amount of points. I feel 29 receptions so far this year. 12.7 points per game. I think, though, for this week, should get at least a good amount of points. And okay, let's see here. The next matchup we have at 4:05, we have the 5-1 Colts at the 4-2 Chargers. So, the Colts have been doing. They've been doing pretty good. Surprisingly, they have been doing really, really good. Only lost one game, though they are on the road. Chargers do have a pretty good defense. I feel like if I had to pick one team to win this game, I would say I am kind of leaning more towards the Chargers. It could be kind of a toss-up, though. And if I'm going to be picking one person to start on each team, I would definitely say to put in. I would put in probably Daniel Jones. If you happen to have him, I would definitely start Daniel Jones. And then for the Chargers, it would definitely be the running back, Kamani Vidal, because their main running back, Amarian Hampton, the rookie, he is hurt. He won't be coming back until late November. But yeah, I would definitely start Kamani Vidal. He should get a good amount of points because now he's their #1 running back at the moment. Let's look at the game log here. So yeah, as you can see, week 6 here, 22 points. So I would definitely be starting him. Okay, and for the rest of the matchups here, I'm gonna go real quick here. I'm gonna say the Packers win here. I'm gonna go with the Washington Commanders win here. I'm gonna say the Falcons win this one against the 49ers. The Buccaneers at Lions on Monday night. That's gonna be a pretty good game. I'm gonna go with the Lions though because it is in Detroit, and then at 10 o'clock p.m. on Monday, the Texans at Seattle. I'm gonna give the win to Seattle. And then for my wide receiver ranking list here, I will do this in another video that will be coming very soon. So thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.